And welcome back to the Indian Hill Television Network as we start off with a nice, comfortable look, live shot, in fact, of the school itself. And boy, temperatures are very nice out there, starting off around 68 degrees. It's a very mild start to the morning. But that's going to be changing as we go into the evening hours tonight and more so into tomorrow. Big changes on the way. Our winds a bit breezy as well out of the northwest, anywhere between 15 to 20 miles an hour, and they will remain breezy through the afternoon hours for today. Notice here the barometer right around 29.77, and it is rising, which indicates that there is an area of high pressure nearby. But get ready to bring the winter jackets back because it is going to cool down. Notice the colder air that has settled into Chicago and Milwaukee, sitting in the mid to upper 30s. Cedar Rapids at 34. Indianapolis not quite as cold, but cooling down as I speak, sitting at 43. Then Cincinnati at 64. So you notice that big change in temperature here. Much more warmer air off to the east, while we're looking at colder air to our north and west. And that will eventually filter into the tri-state as we head into the evening hours tonight. Now, the satellite picture showing where some of those showers are. The cloud cover here a little thicker up towards Toledo, even towards Cleveland as well, towards the lakes. Down towards Cincinnati, we're right on that edge. So just south of us, in fact, if you were to head down 75, you'd pick up some sunshine. So we're right on the edge of that cloud cover for now. We'll thicken as we go through the afternoon and evening hours. And there you can see what's falling to the ground from those clouds, the rain showers pushing through. Not only that, check out some of those yellow dots right in the middle there, indicating a little bit more moderate precipitation pushing through. So we'll find a few patches of these moderate showers making their way east. The movement here showing that west to east movement. So I think this is going to clip the tri-state. A few showers will be possible through Cincinnati. In fact, we take a closer look here at the radar picture, and there's that tail edge of the showers. Again, a few moderate batches of rain indicated by the yellow, but we will see a few of these showers move through our neck of the woods as we head into the evening hours for tonight. So we check out tonight's forecast. It looks like this. Rain ending late. It'll turn colder with that colder air pushing in. Our temperature overnight around 38. And then tomorrow, much colder for the afternoon. Not only that, but breezy. So you add in the wind along with that cooler temperature. It is going to be feeling quite cold. In fact, wind chills could be in the 30s for tomorrow. So bundle up for winter, although we are in well into spring, heading towards summer. Your 5-day forecast looks like this. 47 degrees for today, but notice tomorrow much warmer. We're back to the 60s here with sunshine around. Low 60s will be the story for Friday. Saturday looking good also at 56 degrees, and then 62 by Sunday. Notice these overnight lows a little cool for this time of year, so you want to bundle up if you're headed out maybe for a dinner tonight.
Welcome back to the Indian Hill Television Network. A live look from our tower cam at the grounds of Indian Hill High School. Temperature right now 68 degrees. The front basically has come through. Winds out of the northwest at about 16 miles an hour. And relative humidity, well, about 58%. That's going to make that dew point feel like it's down into the upper 40s. Pressure's on the rise. The Ohio River right now 38.4 feet. Let's look at this picture. Very interesting. We can play find the cold front here. Basically, we're 35 degrees in Milwaukee, 39 at Chicago, 34 this hour in Cedar Rapids. Contrast that with 55 in Paducah, 64 Metro Cincinnati, 73 in London, and 74 right now out in Charleston, West Virginia. Obviously, that front sitting right across the area with that colder air to the northwest and in the warm sector where we can see those showers and thunderstorms as we go through the afternoon. There's the most recent satellite summary. Toledo, you're socked in. What I want you to notice here is from Cleveland back to just south of Toledo in through the Mansfield area, some of those whiter cloud tops, okay? That's where we're seeing the heaviest amount of precipitation right now. We'll take the clouds off, throw the radar on, and again, Cleveland to Mansfield, stretching back to Indianapolis, seeing that heavier precipitation. Notice Metro Cincinnati right now, absolutely nothing happening. We will see a little bit of shower activity as that which is working through southern portions of Indiana continues east, but as a general rule, that rain will start to come to an end. We'll zoom in just a little bit. The I-275 loop, absolutely nothing happening Metro Cincinnati, but Fayette, Union, Franklin counties of southeastern Indiana starting to see a little bit of that light light shower activity. This will continue to work off to the east and southeast at about 30 miles per hour. So places like Hamilton, maybe to a lesser extent Metro Cincinnati, but certainly Batesville, maybe even Bright, maybe seeing a little bit of shower activity as we go through the next couple of hours. So rain ending late, turning colder, down to 38 tonight. For tomorrow, 47, some afternoon sunshine. It'll be breezy and much cooler. And then we get into Thursday, 69. Nice rebound, a little cooler on Friday, but plenty of sunshine. Unfortunately, right now, the weekend looks lousy. 56 degrees with clouds on Saturday, and we bring those showers back as we get into the daytime on Sunday with that high at 62.
Let's show you what's up here as we go forward. Yeah, joking aside, we are going to see a lot of rain this week, and we have got a lot of rain set, especially for Friday night, Thursday morning. And let me say right at the outset, too, that may very well be the point at which we have any chance for any strong or even severe weather, because that's when a cold front, it's actually this low that's way out into the middle of the country, will be cutting across the area. I'll show it to you right now and what's going on. As we look at it, you'll notice that we've got a few clouds over the top of us, but no rain clouds, and I don't really expect any rain for tonight. It's this area of moisture that you see out here around Denver that's going to travel across the country, and that's what's going to provide us with some rain, heavy rain, and thunderstorms. In the meantime, we're still going to see some rain as soon as tomorrow morning. Here's the setup. The low is out there. We have got this other front that's going to go through the area and just stall. Then it's going to be this cold front that moves across the area Wednesday night, Thursday, and that's your 9 first warning. That'll be the time when we could see any potential for severe weather. Now, in the meantime, in the next 24 to 36 hours, this cold front will likely cause severe weather if you're doing some traveling or perhaps friends in the middle of the country. Storm Prediction Center has got a lot in the way of a bullseye right in the middle of the nation, and I'll show that to you as we continue tonight. 81 degrees outside right now with kind of a mixed sky. We've got a few clouds around, and we'll continue to increase the clouds as we go forward. Let me just etch back here and show you what's happening with some timing. As we look at it now, we've got the rain set for tomorrow morning. Here's 7 o'clock, so you could see some at rush hour. Might want to get out the door early. Front travels through the area, and by tomorrow night late, that's where we could see some heavier pockets of rain, especially focused in northern Kentucky as the front stalls there. Now, it hangs around, creating kind of a barrier or kind of a point at which some rain and thunderstorms could pop off as we go into Wednesday, even the first part of the day. And then the frontal system moves in. You'll see what's happening as we go forward. That's going to be that heavy rain and the potential for any strong to severe weather. All right, so I mentioned temperatures in the 80s around here, and we're going to fall into the 70s tonight, so it's going to be very mild. I really don't expect any rain. We could see some overnight, more likely as we get up in the morning, as I say. So temperatures in other spots like Lawrenceburg at 80, Mason at 81, Milford 79, Falmouth, you folks at 81 degrees. Everybody's going to fall to just about 60 degrees. I've got 61 in Cincinnati. Rain overnight, the clouds. And then for tomorrow, we'll see mostly cloudy skies, some rain and storms. As I mentioned, more really prevalent tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, 78 degrees. Here's the 7-day forecast. Wednesday, we've got 71 in my forecast because we're going to see rain from the get-go, and with the clouds and rain, it'll keep things down. Once the front passes, we'll end up seeing some clearing going into Friday, and then another actual rainmaker coming in, Julie, for the weekend. So, yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. A tough week to cut the lawn, certainly, yeah.
No kidding. All right, Steve, thank you.
Happy Tuesday to you. Topping the weather headlines for us today. Patchy low-lying clouds and fog have returned, staying mostly offshore for now, but they will be returning overnight tonight into tomorrow. Now, with the sea breeze developing this afternoon, some slightly cooler temperature readings will be felt. 1 to 2 degrees of cooling along the immediate coast and into the valley. Some of our mountain communities could be dealing with a good temperature change of about 5 degrees of a cool down compared to yesterday. And then later on in the week, we've got some more changes. By the weekend, a warm up will be in store for us. As you can see, radar and satellite indicating much of the moisture that we saw starting to creep towards San Bernardino and Riverside County yesterday is now shifting eastward. That is in response to this ridge of high pressure. Trough that will be digging toward the south today will allow for that onshore flow to strengthen, so a deeper marine layer perhaps, mainly along the coastal areas tomorrow morning. Not so much in the valleys. Mostly sunny skies, less humidity this afternoon, so fairly comfortable today in our mountain and desert communities. Mountain areas this afternoon anywhere in the 70s, low to mid 80s. 106 though in our desert areas, some of the warmest spots. Palm Springs 106 there. 90s around the Apple Valley area. Inland Orange County areas in the upper 70s, low to mid 80s. Coastal areas will stay in the 70s. Take a look at San Fernando, San Gabriel valleys today. We'll be in the 90s, 84 around downtown Los Angeles, and coastal areas from LA County up through Santa Barbara will remain in the 70s. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Temperature readings cool off just a tad bit tomorrow, and you can see not much fluctuation on Thursday. Temperatures beginning to rebound, getting closer to normal on Friday and into the weekend. A warmer forecast in store for us, maybe even a few mid and upper level clouds as that humid tropical air mass starts to make its way back toward the west. Even a slight chance of some storms developing by the weekend for mountain and desert areas. That's a look at your forecast on this Tuesday. Hope you have a great one.
Well, Kachi, it was a little bit cooler outside there today, but the sun was shining.
That's right, it was sunny, and Stephen Buskin is in our weather center today. Stephen, please tell us the sun will stick around.
Well, some good news. Some warm weather is in store, and we're actually going to see an increase of the temperature by about 10 degrees as the week goes on. So some good news there for you, Katya. I know you were concerned about these cold temperatures, but some good news. As you can see outside, cloudy outside right now. Fair conditions, 47 degrees. Our wind is northeast at about 4 miles per hour. Our humidity sitting at 52%, and our pressure, it's falling as a cold front and a bit of a low pressure system pushes into our region for the next couple of days. Then we'll warm up later on in the week. You can see the state capital, 49 degrees. Lancaster sitting at 45. Huntington, they're at 56 tonight. And right here in Athens, of course, 47 degrees. I want to show you the almanac here because you can see our normals today were at 52 and 33. So we're actually 28. We're a little bit colder than we should be for this time of year. A record of 72 back in 1953. Wouldn't that feel nice? Well, it didn't feel like that today. 13 degrees was our low back in 1986. The sun will rise at 7:12 tomorrow and set at 5:13. We'll actually lose a minute every day as we creep closer to winter. The radar picture shows you a little bit of a low pressure system sitting up north, and that's really not going to hit us for the next couple of days. Actually, a chance tomorrow. But as we move on, and you can see how the frontal picture shapes up. You can see that low pressure system sitting just to the north of us and high pressure down below it, and that's somewhat dominating the region for the next couple of days. But we're watching over here to our west. You can see as we move ahead to tomorrow, you can see a cold front, and we'll try and get that up here in just a second. And you can see that high pressure system that's pushing all this our way. We got a low pressure system down here. Will that make it to southeastern Ohio in the next couple of days? Well, our Wednesday map in the predictor shows you how it looks. Right here, you can see that low pressure system sitting to the east of us, and that may or may not hit us. We're kind of on the edge there, but we do have a chance that that might creep into southeastern Ohio. So my forecast for tonight, 34 degrees. That will be our low temperature. Partly cloudy skies and really very light winds. So if you rake those leaves, they're not going to be blowing into your neighbor's yard tonight. Some good news there. A look at your daily planner for tomorrow. It shapes up like this. 6 a.m., 35 degrees. Now we have rain at noon. I don't see a whole lot of rain, maybe just a scattered shower throughout the day about noon or 1 o'clock, but it should be tapering off by 6 p.m., 49 degrees. Look at the 5-day forecast. You get to see the warm-up as the week goes on. You can see on Tuesday a high of 53 degrees. By Wednesday, the sun pops out, and mostly cloudy to partly cloudy Wednesday through Friday. Saturday, a chance of rain. So for all those weekend plans, some bad news. But look at those low temperatures. Not so bad for this time of year. 40s and 37, you can see. So if you do have some weekend plans, I don't expect them to be a complete wash. And those Friday night football games, some tournament football games, well, I think those should be fairly dry. Some good news there. That's a forecast from the Newswatch Weather Center. I'm Stephen Buskin. Enjoy your evening.
Mark Mathis looks like an ordinary weatherman.
Here's the next 7 days.
But when the weather gets rough,
Hurricane Charlie is moving into the area.
Mark really gets going.
It's moving on shore, and holy cow, it's a doozy! It's a doozy! Susie!
Mark may go to extreme.
5, 6, 7, 8. Give the weather. Spell it, Mark. Spell the weather.
But getting people to pay attention to the weather
We got rain and thunder.
is a real production.
When the temperature gets warm, the flowers will grow.
And sun.
It's snowing, baby! I'm a snowflake!
One thing's for sure in Charlotte. When it comes to the weather forecast,
It's my birthday!
things are really unpredictable.
It's gotta be bad! It's gotta be bad back to you in the studio!